Hello friends. Today we are going to talk about allergic rhinitis and a very common problem. Allergic rhinitis is basically a immune mediated problem where the immune system is at hyperreactivity state and it reacts to allergens uh, in an out of proportion manner. Usually in allergic rhinitis, according to modern medicine, what happens is whenever an allergen comes in contact with the surface or the nasal epithelium, the immune system or the immune system reacts to it. The allergen activates the immunoglobulin E, gets attached to it, and thereby it activates the histamine and causes the allergic reaction. Now because of this allergic reaction, the body reacts uh, by producing excessive nasal discharge, sneezing, nasal block, itching in the eyes, ears and nose, and even itching in the pharynx. So now this concept is according to the modern medicine, the basic pathophysiology, but for a homeopath there is a different scenario. Homeopath sees these symptoms in a different fashion. The question which a homeopath has in the mind whenever a patient of allergic rhinitis comes is, number one, why the allergy started? What happened in that particular patient that his immune response got sensitized and thereby he started reacting in such a fashion? Maybe genetic factors, but many of the patient you must have seen that after a certain duration of time they start developing allergic rhinitis. Maybe there is a genetic disposition, but why, what had happened actually? Before that the immune system was normal, he was reacting in a normal fashion, but suddenly what happened? Why this hyperreactivity started? So this is another point to be thought upon. Third is the symptoms. Which is the most prominent symptom and why? Some patients have predominantly sneezing as the predominant symptom, some have only nasal discharge, some might have itching and red eye as the predominant symptom. Why? So these are the questions. They usually, the allergic rhinitis patients, they have been questioning doctors why my allergy has started, and they have been provided answer as like ki hota hai, it happens. But really whether it is a satisfactory answer, no. Allergy or immune system reacts in this fashion. Why? There are deeper thought processes. See, immune system is under regulation of mind, so the psyche of the patient is very very important. Modern medicine does not consider the psyche as an important factor, but a homeopath does. He is able to correlate why this problem has started, what could be the reason for that. So we dissect out the symptoms of allergic rhinitis. Allergy is in general an irritation. What do you get when you are allergic? Nasal discharge, sneezing. So all these are a kind of irritation which is being produced by the histamine. So here in the mind also there is a irritation which is going on in the mind of the patient. Number one, first symptom, runny nose. Patients of allergic rhinitis having runny nose. Why? Runny nose means, first of all, I want to stress upon a certain thing, that all the diseases are a defense reaction of the body. Now, why this defense has been produced inside the body? Runny nose. Runny nose means excessive discharge from the nose. Whenever there is excessive discharge, what is the need of excessive discharge? Discharges occurs when there is a dryness. Dryness means lack of emotional environment. In the home, when there is lack of emotional environment, there is a constant irritation inside the home because of a person XYZ or because of any reason. So body produces such defense. Number 2 is sneezing. Sneezing is what? Again, sneezing is just a defense reaction, thereby body throws something out of the system. So here again there is a irritation, and irritation for a certain person for which the patient does not want any contact with. So there is a kind of disgust, there is a kind of hatred for a particular person. That is why predominantly sneezing is seen in allergic rhinitis. The more the sneezing, the more the irritation for a particular person you will get at the mind. So a homeopath probes, where do you feel irritated, what and who is the person with whom you are not comfortable with. So these are the questions which homeopath asks. Then number 3 is dryness in the eyes. Dryness in the eyes and itching. Again same, dryness means conjunctiva is involved. Conjunctiva is related to separation. So whenever there is a conjunctival lesion, there has to be some separation which is there inside the patient's life. Here, when there is a dry eye in hay fever, it means that the person is getting irritated by a certain person, does not want to see a particular person because he is having irritation with that particular person. I feel so much irritated, मुझे इतना गुस्सा आता है, मैं उस व्यक्ति को देखना भी पसंद नहीं करता. So this is the conflict which you will find, and there is a kind of detachment you will find in conjunctivitis. Then nose block. Nose block means cutting off of the air supply or cutting off of the smell causes nose block. Now why there is nose block? Nose block means there is cut off. Now when a person does not want to be in contact with a particular person and gets irritated, then there is a nose block. A person in the life feels totally neglected. I did not get love, care and affection from anyone in home. Neglected feeling, forsaken feeling. So this causes nose block. The side also matters. The side where the symptoms are manifested, accordingly there a homeopath finds out the conflict. Right and left also matters. Nose block is in the right side or in the left side. These are all having, these all symptoms have certain meaning. Then what else is nose block and all. Okay, now what happens is seasonal. Sometimes patient says that in a particular season only I am having this allergic rhinitis. Why? See, particular seasonal reaction is because a person is sensitized to a particular situation. If that particular situation happens, then and then only he will have allergic rhinitis symptom. So correspondingly, there is a correlation between the seasonal this thing and the periodicity which the patient may feel with respect to allergic rhinitis symptoms. For example, if a person is sensitive to a particular situation, when that particular situation occurs, then and then only he will have allergic rhinitis symptoms. Otherwise, he will not have. So, in the mind of the patient, there is irritation to a particular situation which is coming periodically in the life, and also there is irritation or fear of a particular event which may happen in the patient's life, and because of that, he is going to suffer. So these are all the different ways how a homeopath correlates to a history of the patient and tries to find out why the patient got disturbed, why the immune system reacted in such a fashion, and he selects medicine according to it. And homeopathy is definitely helping patients, and many of the patients are getting cured because of the mind, body and disease correlation. Thank you.